What's going on, everybody? My name is Classic, and today we're actually going to do a new video that's called Top 10 Flying Mounts. I know I have already done a video on Top 10 mounts, but that was different kind of mounts, flying and ground mounts. So I thought, well, I wanted to do a ground mount and a flying mount episode, so you guys can, yeah, I don't know, just a fun idea. I am so sorry that I've been away for such a long time, but it's been because I've been sick, really sick, the past week, and I'm still sick if you can't hear it on my voice. But I'm sorry for that, but I'm trying to do my best for now, and yeah, let's begin the video. Okay, so at the number 10 spot, we got the Teldrassil Hippogryph. The Teldrassil Hippogryph, I've shown that in another video, just this mount. That's because why I like this mount so much is it's a Hippogryph mount. I always wanted a Hippogryph mount. It's one of the like the coolest mounts in the game, just my personal favorite kind of mounts. I'm currently trying to get the Blazing Hippogryph or the is it the Corrupted Hipp? No, you know what I mean. But this mount is super awesome because it's my first Hippogryph mount, and yeah, that's why I think it comes at the number 10 spot for me. At the number 9 spot, we got the Felglow Mana Ray, or Mana Ray. This is a really awesome looking mount, and I think it's really awesome looking mount because, like, you know, look at these details. Like, it's a unique mana, like, you know, Mana Ray mount. It's called these mounts are called something. You know, they are like, you know, a unique species. But I really like this one the most because I like this purple reddish main color on it, and just this, like, you know, Legion green, like, you know, fell green, which looks really awesome. And yeah, that's why I think it's unique for me, and that's why I think it comes at the number 9 spot. At the number 8 spot, we got the Smoldering Ember Wyrm. Like, this mount, it's such a beast mount. When you look at it, it's basically I think it's a much cooler mount than, like, you know, if you could ride on the boss in Cataclysm. I forgot his name, but this mount is like, you know, it's, I don't know, I get a feeling of it that is, like, you know, it's a massive mount, and it's one of the coolest dragons in the game. You got this little iron piece of armor on it, and on the neck, and then you got this, I don't even know what to call that, but you got these horns, and, like, you know, the stomach, it's, yeah, like, you know, the ribs, down on the ribs, the way it burns, it looked like what is it, wad gear, I think. That's really awesome as well, and it's just an amazing looking dragon mount. So yeah, that's why I think it comes at number 8 for me. At number 7, we got the Pandaren Kite, or the Pandaren Kite, whatever you like to call it, or how you pronounce it. It's basically, for me, this is not about the details. It's mostly the theme, like, you know, the Pandaren theme. And you can ride a freaking big kite. It's a really cool looking mount. I can't say for those who like to ride on kites, but it is a really cool looking mount. I like this, like, you know, the Pandaren theme on it. This little panda light bulb or whatever it is. I really like the mount, and I use it a lot, and yeah. At the number 6 spot, we got the rusted Proto-Drake. this is one of those other mounts that I think is also like, you know, beastie mounts. They're massive and they're really good looking. Like, you know, if you check these, I like the brown color on it. It's not like, you know, the Lich. It is the Lich King theme, but at the same time don't or not. Sorry, because like, you know, the brownish color and you got this. I don't know, it's stone metal, whatever it is, and like, you know, you got this like the yellow lightning on it, the marks. It's yeah, it's a freaking good looking mount in my opinion, and I think it deserves the number 6 spot on this list. At the number 5 spot, we got the Celestial Steed. I hope I pronounced that right, but it's I don't have so many words for it because it's a lot cheaper and not cheaper, but it's a lot, like, you know, a good um, second second item for or second whatever you want to call it, a replacement for the Astral Cloud Serpent. I know the Astral Cloud Serpent is a lot cooler, but the reason why I chose this mount over that is because I like when it is simple, and as you know, you buy this in the store for 15 euros, I think it is, or 10 euros or 20, something like that. And but I like, you know, I don't like having big freaking mounts most of the time, so that's why I'm going with, like, you know, the smaller mounts, such as this guy. And I really like the armor, the diamond. It's an armored ghost horse, basically, with stars. That's invincible, or invisible. Sorry. That's yeah. In my mind, I like this. Come on, dude. But in my mind, it's not much that can beat that. But that's just my opinion. And all of these opinions are mine, not others. So bear that in your mind, because if you have some comments about the mounts that I'm showing, it's not statistic wise the hardest mounts right now. It's my opinion. If you want me to do a statistic mount guide, or not a mount guide, but on the hardest mount right now, sure, I'll do that. Just so you know, these are my opinions. So yeah. At the number 4 spot, we got Sky Golem, or the Sky Golem. The animations on this mount is magnificent, I think. It's a really good looking mount. You can get it on your auction house for over 100,000, I think. It's pretty cheap on my server, but you can check on your server for the different prices. But I really like the most important thing for this mount is the animations, as you see right there. I didn't do that, but it's pretty cool. And like when you go up these freaking blades and jetpack, or whatever those is, it's a freaking good looking mount. And yeah, and especially when it flies, as you see here, got this special animation for it. And yeah, and as well, when you're flying, you get, like, you know, it's like you're in a little bubble or, on the head, because the screen is popping out, so you can see. But yeah, this mount is all about the details. That's just my opinion, and I know there are a lot cooler, like, you know, a Golem or Sky Golem mounts. For example, the Felglow Annihilator. But for the current time being, I'm actually doing the mounts that I own, and I'm trying to figure out a way. If you have a way that you can show other mounts easily, like, you know, 3D, where you can spin around and such, show me that, please, because I really want to do a video with especially like the real cool looking mounts. But these are my 10 favorite ground mounts that I currently own. But at the same time that I really like because I got them for a reason. So yeah. At the number 3 spot, we got the Arcanist Manasaber, or Arcanist, whatever you call it. I call it the Arcanist. But what the hell is going on back there? What the? But never mind. Let's focus on the mount. That was kind of funny though. But yeah, you probably already understand why this is at the number 3 spot, because the details again, and like you got it sliding up on the edges here. I really like that, and like this Archmage theme of it all, and when it flies, it's it's a complete mount for me. But and it's like it's a not a cougar mount, but it's a tiger mount. Yeah, it's a tiger mount, but it's a flying tiger, and it's an upgraded version of the Mystic Runesaber, which I was gonna put on this list, but this got this one was a lot better, as many people think actually. But yeah, I really like the purple on it, the blue, like this, like the I don't know what to call it, this like the sci-fi effect on it. But yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's why it comes at number 3. At the number 2 spot, we got the Violet Spellwing. For being a Phoenix mount, it's a really massive and beastie mount for me. Like it's, oh gosh, I don't even know what to say about this mount. It's like it changes from purple to blue to light blue to dark purple. It's it's a really awesome looking Phoenix mount. If it's one Phoenix mount you need to get, this is the one. It goes like this is really the one for you want to get, because I mean, look at it, it's freaking amazing mount and a fresh mount, and yeah, I really like the feathers on it. It's the only Phoenix mount that I own for what am I saying, for the time being. But yeah, it's, I don't really know what much to say about it. It's just like a slick mount. I really like the feeling. It's also like it's it may be huge, like a big Phoenix, and like got like the flashy colors and all, but it's simple. It don't have all this armor on it, and it doesn't leave like a trail behind when you fly, and all that kind of stuff. But that's why I think it comes at number 2. And at the number 1 spot, we got the same as always, the freaking Infinite Timereaver. The Infinite Timereaver, I am doing another showcase right here of it. It's, I don't even know what to say about the mount. It's a freaking awesome mount. It's the same, I think it's the same model, like body model, like as the North and South Wind Drakes. Those kind of drakes, and I like them as well, but this beats all the mounts, flying mounts. That's just my opinion, not because it's hard to get, only because I like the the ghostly colors on it, like this, it's just like the blue eyes, the gold and the silver armor. It's a complete mount basically, and it really brings sorry, when you see someone uses it, it really brings out like it brings out the darkness, the not only the darkness, like the power of the mount, because you already know when you're gonna see it, like, oh damn, this mount can't be easy to get. But that's just my opinion of it, and it's a really good looking mount, and it really deserves to be as hard to get as it is, because of, like, you know, the coolness or whatever you want to say. But yeah, that's just my opinion of the mount, and that's why I think it comes at number 10. Or sorry, number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been the top 10 flying mounts. And if you guys want me to do another video, for example dueling videos, PvP videos, raiding videos, for sure I'll do that. For the time that will be coming, there will be, I promise you, a lot of World of Warcraft. I got so many ideas of it. I can already spoil the next video for you guys, and it's the next video is actually not going to be the ground mounts, but it's going to be an update video of my main character, which is this one. And maybe show my transmog sets a little bit, like, you know. And I am thinking about making a leveling series on PFA when it launches, for sure. But yeah, I got a lot of ideas in my head right now, and I hope you guys will enjoy it as much as I do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!